Boom, boom, Mr. Skinner, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit more Soul Land Reloaded today. So we got right smack dab in the middle of the half anniversary event. They decided to go ahead and throw out the second Sea God bow event. So we've got her up here. So we do have the Soul Master. So you can get a bunch of good stuff in here. Actually, I went ahead and purchased everything. You can get 20 of the shards for bow. As I said, you get 20 now. They'll offer 20 probably next week sometime, maybe the week after, and you'll be able to complete her because this should give you you should be 20 short at this point, unless you purchased her already with money. If you did spend some money, you could probably get her. But they also had several of shards in here for Clear Skies. So you should be able to up his divine skill, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. And then they had some shards as well as just a bunch of good stuff. I went ahead and purchased all of it because it's useful. So we should be able to take his divine skill up once you get that. So you definitely want to take those shards and get the divine skill up. As you can see, I've got it up 2 notches. I'm going into the 3rd notch right now, and I'll be able to upgrade it at that time. It's not activated yet. What you have to do is you have to there's multiple sets. It's different than the others where you just click on the shards. This you get some of the shards, and it's sort of incremental, so I need to do it 2 more times, and then on the 3rd time it will actually activate with the 1st star and be upgraded. But you should be able to get 2 notches out of that, maybe more, because I already had some shards for him that I'd gotten on a previous event. But that's why it's so low. If everybody was wondering why it was only 14 shards, it's not technically 14 shards or anything. It's multiple phases that need to be implemented before you get a star. So once you hit here, you'll get the 1 star. So that's it. So yeah, so you definitely want to go ahead and keep up with that, enabling you to complete the divine skill, because that's going to give you a pretty big boost in power. So yeah, all that stuff's up. So the Eye of Terror event is it has cleared out. So I hope everybody was able to get the shards for that, because the shop for that, the event part of that closed out yesterday, which was the little roulette wheel that they had. That ended yesterday. So, but the event's still open if you want to get some, and if you want to use some of the shards to be able to purchase this. Anything in here if you want. I don't really see anything in here that I'd want to go ahead and spend those on. There's other things that you'll be able to spend those on inside of the half anniversary event and whatnot. So there's some really good stuff in here that you might want to spend it on. So keep that in mind. All right, like got some of the hard to get soul bones in here. So I think I've got 30, so I might want to go ahead and purchase up those as well. So the half anniversary is still going on. This is going to be gone for another 6 days, so there's nothing that needs to be done on this today. This is not SS outfits. This is S character outfits. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So, but some of them do look pretty nice, but I'm not using S characters anymore, so would not be really not be something I'd want to spend on, considering the certain levels that you're at. But as you can see, you've got just about everything that you need in here. Whatever you're looking for, all types of materials and whatnot. So just, I'm not buying anything yet. I'm going to max out my resources. And then on the last day, I'll purchase what I want to use them on. Also, remember to make sure you claim the freebies each day for that. So everything seems to be going pretty good. But yeah, so Sea God event, I was not expecting them to throw that up right in the middle of the half anniversary event. But, it is here, and it's got a lot of good stuff in it. So keep an eye on that. The concert's still up. Okay, so this ends today. So if you've got any of these notes, you should see the expiring on your bag right here. It'll say expiring. That's the notes for this event if you have not used them yet. So make sure that you do purchase everything that you want to with that, because if you don't use them, you lose them. All right. Nothing new in terms of that, just except for the bow event, throwing it up. We still got several days left in that. Continue on the 2 billion. You've got to claim all of these if you want to get a part of the 2 billion diamonds that they're going to be dividing up. So as you can see, I need 2 more. So, and then I'll be able to be parts into that. You can actually get them inside of here as well. I did actually get Zoo inside of here today, although I already had her. So they gave me the actual puzzle pieces. But this is to get the pack. So yeah, so just try to get them all so that you can actually participate in the actual 2 billion diamond split. Other than that, everything seems to be going. Keep going with this. Keep getting your drawings. Time limited group buy is still up. A lot of good stuff in there. So there's a bunch of stuff to spend diamonds on. I'm going to be going ahead and purchasing some more stuff in here as well too. This doesn't end until 4/1, so you got plenty of time. But you want to get these each day. At least get the basic stuff each day, so that you can. Because they do reset daily, and you're not going to see these prices, for very much longer. So I'm always happy when they have this, because there's certain things that I like to purchase. I've pretty much decided to focus on the Scorpion as my beast. Always want to get these Doomstones here. Doomstones can only be obtained. You can only get 2 of them a day under normal circumstances. I think it's from Soto, from doing 10 Soto fights. And that's the only way to get them. So anytime that these are up, that you can purchase a bunch of them, you should definitely do it. So I'm making sure I've been purchasing them every single day that they've been up, so that I've got a pretty good stockpile of them now, because you have to use those to enhance up your soul bows. And when I'll be doing probably tomorrow, I'll be doing an enhancement session. So I'm probably going to go up. But as you can see, I'm at 339 million and counting. And once you get bow, we'll have a pretty good setup. I did open up the slot. The slot is open now. So remember, I was telling you about at 85 you get to that slot. Well, I am at 85, so I do have the slot. So if you go in here and take a look at this, so as you can see, we now have the slot. So this support 3, this opens up. So now you can have 3 support skills coming off. When you start the battle, you'll see 3 lined up along the corridor here for you to use, and that's support 1. So of course, support 1, of course, you're going to want to use one of your strongest characters. So I've got BB coming off support 1. I've got Tang San coming off support 2, and now coming off support 3, I have Zoo. So that's what I'm just basing that purely on that. So as you can see, Zoo is the first one out of my top 5, besides Tang San. So you've got Tang San second, so he's coming off. The reason I don't have Tang San is because you need to have a tank in there. So that's why Clear Sky works pretty good, but he's not really a tank, so he doesn't do tank stuff. So just putting the best way to go is just having these, having the Azure Dragon, having Clear Sky, and then having Chen, and of course healing for all yet. So I've got Tang San coming off. He does his ultimate, coming off as support. Second strongest is Zeus. She's got coming off support. Now I could do either or of these, because as you can see, they're super close. So I'm just using BB at this point, simply because of the fact that I think those schools looking. So it's not going to be much of a difference. Once we get Bo and start bringing her up, then it's just going to be a matter. So at this point, I've introduced S version 10 back into the mix because I had an extra slot now. And as you can see, we're going to have more slots. So you're going to need a total of 4 characters, 8 characters, 12 characters and 16 characters. So you're going to need 16 characters. We do not have that many SSSS plus characters at this point, so you're going to have to supplement with some S. So if you're just starting to the game, new to the game, mid-level the game, you're going to need S's, okay? As you get up here, as it looks right now to level 100, it's going to take 16 characters. I don't know if a support 4 is going to be entered. I don't know if they're going to create that. I don't know. But at this time, 16 characters is what you're going to need to fill all the slots. And all that goes towards BP, comprehension. Add them together, and that's what your BP is. So that's one of the reasons. So you're going to need 16 characters. So if you do, you're leveling up some S characters right now. Pick the ones that you like, and just hold on to them. And just you're going to need them eventually. Okay. I don't know, by the time that you get up to level 85 or whatnot, there might be a bunch of, there might be 16 SSSS plus characters that you can get your hands on. But as of right now, there isn't. We're still a little bit short. I have all of the SS and SS plus characters, and as you can see at level 85, I am 1, 2, 3 characters short. Once I get Bo here, sometime over the next week or two, I'll still be 2 short of what's needed. But then at 90, another slot's going to open up, so I'll be back to 3. so as you can see, we don't quite. So we have enough. So in the end, you're going to need 16 characters. We don't have that many yet. So, but probably at the rate they're going, I mean, after Bo's out, we'll hopefully see who the next character is going to be. It's obviously going to be somebody close to Bo in some type of situation, because as you look at, if you look at her set here, okay, and her fusion, we've got the next character coming out. So we already have Tank San. So the next character that comes out will be one of the fusion characters for her. So it'll be somebody close to her. Not sure what it's going to be yet. Haven't heard any word on that yet. But as you can see, we're at 110 on Bo with the 20 that we got today. So the next time the event comes up, it comes up 3 times. You'll be able to get some of the shards, finish 20 shards to take her. And you'll be able to summon her up. We'll do a video, of course, where that happens. And we'll take a look. But she's beautifully designed. So keep some S. If you're mid-game, mid-level or something like that, keep some S's on hand. You will be needing them. And if you're partaking in these events, such as this Sea God event, if you missed some of the events for Clear Sky, this will be a chance for you to get another 20 shards for him. I mean, I threw them towards his divine skill because I already have him, but if you don't have him, those shards can be used to summon him. So there is that. But yeah, all this stuff in here is good, so it's definitely something that you want to purchase. I'm not into A+ right now. But yeah, so just keep on hopping away at it, and you'll get there sooner or later. But yeah, so everything else, but other than that, Sea God event up, Zook Ying's concert ending, so make sure you spend those notes today, as you won't be able to after that. Also remember that the active wheel is up. Make sure that you clear that. You should have got all the stuff for that. That's some really good stuff, as well as getting these rewards on a daily basis. It's always something useful. Always remember that to claim all this over the weekend for the Super Monday, because you'll get on Monday you'll get the diamonds that you complete for this 823. That's a little bit higher than normal. Not to mention all the stamina and whatnot that you get, but you got to complete that to do it. Okay, so and we'll be having some new time limited events on Monday. We'll get a new gift bag. These will be closing out, and we'll get some new ones. Like you should have purchased. So purchase all of these, guys. If it's serious, if you got the diamonds, this is definitely something to buy. This was probably the best. They had all kinds of really good stuff in there. Okay, but that's gone away tomorrow, so we'll have new ones coming up. So you want to make sure you get it plus 50 shards inside of there if you want to spend a little bit of money. on these two right here, as well as a bunch of deep sea silver. But for the price, not yet. But in that, yeah, in these they had some really good stuff. They had 1,500 with some deep sea silver. They had 50 shards, and then they had 1,500. You could purchase this 3 times, so that right there was a weapon, right there, awakening for one of your characters. I'm pretty close to, probably going to go ahead. I've still got, I'm probably just going to go ahead and focus on awakening Taz weapon at this point, simply because of the fact that, I've got his doubled up. I got his doubled up. Got hers doubled and hers doubled up. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and switch back and just do him twice. Okay, so it's going to take a little while. I'll be able to purchase one of them, and then I'll just have to wait for the other one. It costs 5,500, so I'll be able to purchase this in a couple of days. As you can see, this one right here, 5,500. So I need to get 2 of these, but I'm thinking about maybe holding off. Okay, since Bo, I'm going to be getting Bo. I might just go ahead and use it to awaken Bo's weapon once. Would be, it's one of those if either ors. I'm still going to have to bring Bo up. You're going to have to level her up. That's what I've been focusing on in the off time. Has been focusing on the 2nd level of characters. I've been getting the ball up, getting all their equipment to red. Okay, I'm still working on his rings and whatnot, and just start awakening. But only so many resources with so many characters. So it takes a little bit of time, but you just keep humping at it and get what you can done and what you can't. Just spread it out over. I've got my listings of what I need mat wise, and we'll have a big thing tomorrow. I'm hoping to try to get close to 350, maybe crack 350 sometime next week. Definitely once we get Bo and get her leveled up, we'll be able to definitely crack that 350 mark and go up from there. But yeah, so Bo's up. It's going to be up for 3 days, so make sure you get that stuff. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll see that bell. Click on it, you'll get notified each time we drop a video. Also, remember to like and share, as that helps the channel immensely. Kendra coming at you from the corner, signing out.